well, I've got a couple of bottom yokes. They're GSXR right way up. I think they're 750s, not sure. But I need to, first job I need to do is to sort out the bottom and the top taper roller bearings. So I'm going to have a measure up, get them on order so they'll be here for the new year. All I've got to do now is just face it up a bit with a file. Got my Millenni cut. It's like a rasp, but obviously they use it on woodwork and stuff, but this is for metal. So yeah, get this faced up and it'll be ready for powder coat. Needs a bit more work. It's getting there, it's getting there. Just need to file it a little bit more. And then I'll draw file it and get it all nice so it's all smooth. And then when I powder coat this, it'll probably go, I'm going to guess, satin black. I'll powder coat it and then you won't see it. I've cut the lock hoop off, if you like, and the mounts. So they'll all be smoothed off, get all them smooth. I'm keeping those for now. I may end up making a bracket and bending it to take the speedo. I don't know yet. So here's the new wheel. I say new. The wheel that I'm going to use. Need to order the bearings for it, and the bearings are 52 mil. Spindle size is 20. These are 25, so I'm going to order different bearings, and the thickness is, well, it's coming out 15. So 15 mil by 52 by 20. So two of those. I'll have a look at them. I might end up replacing them seals as well. I'll clean them up and have a look. They might be all right. Don't look too bad. We shall see. Obviously they're going to have spacers in there anyway. So I've had a look at the parts diagram on CMS NL, just to check to make sure there's no circlip holding the bearing in. There isn't, so that's good. So I'm just going to push the seal and the bearing out. Use my 12-ton press. It's the easiest way to get the seal out without damaging it as well. That's it. I've taken the wheel bearings out the front wheel, they're out. So I've just got to measure these up. And yeah, I'm going to use a 20 mil spindle, and the GSXR I think is 25. So obviously these bearing inners, if you like, the inside diameter are going to be different. So, and obviously the seal I can reuse, that's not an issue. I can reuse the seal. But and I've got a couple of the bushes that go in between the sprocket carrier and the wheel. I've got a couple for like bandits and GSXRs and that. So I'm hoping to be able to use one of them. If I need to, I'll just shave it down a little bit on the lathe, but we'll see. We'll see how we get on. The frame has got bearing cups in, same as the Magnum 4. I've just knocked that one out with a drift. I've just worked around it slowly, but the bearing cup has started to come out, so I'll have to get some threaded bar and basically draw that back in afterwards. But, let's see about getting the top one out. Let's see if we have any luck with this one. Yeah, the cup started to move as well. So I might have to take the cup out and press the bearing out of the cup on the hydraulic press. We'll see. Yeah, the whole lot's coming. Never mind. They're in there tight. Just got to try and take it out square so it doesn't jam up in the hole. And you can see the cut coming out now. Right, I'm going to just going to get a rag over it so it don't go flying. That's it. Yeah, so there's the cup. Basically, the bearing is inside the cup. So I'm just from behind, I'll just get a drift or a socket big enough to put in there, and then I can press it out on the hydraulic press. Right, let's see. No. Look at that, perfect. That's good. Right, so just got to make sure I seat it nicely so I don't trap the bearing once I push it out. I doubt very much whether it'll put up a lot of fight on the removal side of it anyway, but right. Okay, and then just do it slowly. Yeah, it's going. That's it, all the way. So much easier. And that's the cup with the bearing out. So I can measure it up accurately now and order the bearings. So the top cup was 15mm stack height, if you like, the bearing. That's 14.5, there you go. So, okay, so if we can get two at 16mm stack height, like width if you like, then that'd be good. I know the inside and the outside diameter of the bearings, so hopefully Simply Bearings or one of the other companies will have them online. So rear wheel, it's got a set of wets on it at the minute. I got the wheels off my mate Dave, picked them up when I was at Stafford in October. These were his spare set for his race bike, or his track bike, should I say. So yeah, I'm going to press these out now, and I can measure those. The spacer that goes between the bearings, that's the front wheel spacer. Obviously that hole is massively too big because that's like for a 25mm spindle and I'm only using a 20. So I'll probably end up finding a bit of tube. I've got a load of stock down there. So I'll just machine something up on the lathe and probably keep this, but I'll make an insert, make it a tight fit, exactly the same length. And then I'll just press it in. Once it's in, as long as it's a decent fit, it's not going anywhere. That'll do, that'll be fine. Always struggle with these a little bit, trying to get on the lip. There's no lip there on the edge of the bearing. Some of them are awkward. Ah, that's gone, that's all right, that's pushed over. So I should be able to get in now. And gently tap the edge of the bearing on the inner bit. Only go slow, I'm not going to go too mad. Try and keep it square as I go, so I'm not going to twist the bearing in the seat. I can feel it going. Nearly out. One more. Okay, so that's the bearing and the tube out on that side. So now I'm gonna get a socket and an extension bar, slide that down, and I can knock that out a lot squarer. Seat's perfect, there's no issues with that whatsoever. So that's good, I'm pleased with that. Right, I've got a socket, I've reversed it on the extension bar, so you've got a nice flat surface to sit on the back of the bearing. So that's fine. The other thing I'm going to do is put a bit of alley, because I don't want to damage the end of my extension. So let's see how we get on. Cool, it's tight. I can feel it going, that's good. That's the seal fell out. Beautiful. Call it 51.98. I'll measure it in a couple of places. 9.7. So call it, yeah, it'll be 52 mil. Internal is going to be 20. We know that because we're using a different spindle, and it's 12 mil thick. So we want 2 of those. So that's 52 by 20 by 12.